Final basic note on profiles: the profile needs to be appropriate to the site. So some sites have a format that encourages certain types of profiles, longer or shorter, or certain elements within the profile. And the people that are on that site for a reason. They're on that site for a preference. They tend to probably prefer that type of conveyance of you. So for example, Tinder is not heavily profile centric. If you write a really long profile on Tinder, it can tend to look a bit try-hard, because when you compare that to all these other guys that aren't trying and just wrote 1 or 2 sentences, it does look like you tried a lot. It looks a little bit needy. It's not so good. On the other hand, a site like a Match.com would be a site where there's people are paid members on it. They've already invested money to even message, and people are taking their time in writing longer profiles. On that, if you wrote a 1-sentence profile, it would just look half-assed and like you're not committed. And it also, just in 1 sentence, it's hard to convey as much cool things about yourself, or as many cool things, as much cool whatever stuff about yourself, as you would be able to with a longer, more drawn out profile, right? So if you have the character count to do it, and it's expected that on that site, that character count will be utilized, by all means use it, because every character is valuable and every character is an opportunity to say something else cool, high value, interesting, or compelling about yourself. So you want to cater to the site. And actually, to be fair, one good way to think about this, and one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite sites, Hinge is very smart about how they force you to construct your profile. By having the prompt-based profile, they make even the most boring person a little bit interesting. And so Hinge is a site that's a great one as a starter for writing your profile, because it will help you write a good profile. But also, even if you're not writing a profile on Hinge, maybe look at some of the Hinge prompts, or take the idea of some prompts and some edgy kind of like conversation starters, and just answer them even if they're not asked. And you can use that as a basis for creating a profile as well. And again, I mentioned that you want 3 elements in your profile. Conveniently enough, Hinge uses 3 prompts, right? So you have 3 separate prompts, 3 separate elements. There's a nice mapping from one to the other. But the point is that you want to do a site-specific bio. Obviously, on Hinge, you answer the 3 prompts, and there's some other things. If you want to have a voice prompt, or if you want to have like a video thing, you can do those. Those are elements that are on the site, and make use of it. If you're on Tinder and everybody's writing short stuff, don't write super, super long. It looks needy. If you're on Match.com and everybody's writing long stuff, don't go with a 1-sentence profile. So you do need to adapt to the site, and you should actually have a different profile on every site. You can certainly take elements. If there's some specific lines or even a paragraph that you really like, you can have that same sentence or paragraph on every single bio. But you should write unique bios, or at least adjust or cater the bio to the different sites, because we're here to optimize. We're here to get the best results, not just average results.